Last season's Breaking and Entering was one of my favorite solo missions, and it gave me my Rose Relentless skin that I still use to this day. Its Super Saiyan final boss form cousin, though, Boating and Entering, Crown Tier 4 story mission, was not nearly as fun. This took me many attempts. I'm gonna play this in real time so you guys don't get too turned around. I am going into the waterways from the northern end of Ashika Island, so in from water treatment. You're going to have to hit 9 switches within 3 minutes. There's going to be no timer on screen. So once that XP for POI visited Waterways pops up, I would assume that's when the timer starts. Heads up, there are spots above ground that will count as Waterways POI, and it'll start your timer without you knowing it. It happened to me one time. I got to the actual Waterways and went to hit a switch and I couldn't do anything. Realized in another playthrough what had happened. I was able to hit all 9 switches in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds according to my phone timer. The only reason I was able to do this is because I waited long into the match. I attempted this on the low end 20 times early into the match, and every time I didn't get killed by the bots early, killing the 2 jugs took too long, and I'd run out of time with maybe 6 switches at most. Other times, if the jugs weren't there, it's because other enemy players were there and trying to open up the secret room, or they were just there at the dead drop or grabbing the intel. So I was just running my head into the wall over and over and over. And finally I just went, made some coffee, got a snack, waited a little bit into the match, made this much easier. The area around the dead drop's going to have 3 of the switches. Just heads up, the one on the dock is right next to a crate, so try to look a little above the switch so you don't accidentally interact with the crate, especially if you're trying to do this with bots still shooting at you. I give you that tip with the power of foresight, because I do not take my own advice with the final switch, as the duffel bag causes me more trouble than it should have. Once you hit your 9th and final switch, you'll need to open the secret bunker. You'll have to go to the pipe on the right. I would go and defuse the first trap and then take a breath. Then you can swim under the second grenade trap. If sometimes your character gets stuck, you have to go back out and grab a breath, but you will get through, you'll persevere. Once you're through the tunnel, you'll just have to do a little parkour, open up the marked chest, and you'll extract with the experiment hard drive. You're on to Crown Tier 5. There's some pretty fun missions there. I appreciate everyone for watching. Keep on grinding out those missions.
For one, you lost your survival streak. Redeploy and secure another one.